The Anderson estate was unusually silent, but tension buzzed beneath the walls like an electrical storm. Inside the dining room, Stan slammed a flash drive onto the table. The entire family was there. Blanca, Luna, Naomi, Dylan, Bianca, and Big Ben himself. "Play it," Stan said. Blanca plugged it in. The screen came alive with security footage. Tyler in various rooms of the estate, installing hidden cameras, pulling files, recording conversations. "Son of a—" Big Ben's voice caught in his throat. Luna stood in the corner, arms crossed. Her face was unreadable, but her fingers trembled. "He watched us," Dylan muttered. "He played us." "He used you," Blanca said to Luna. Luna finally spoke. "No, he loved me." Stan laughed bitterly. "Then he's a better actor than we thought." Big Ben stood, slamming his palm on the table. "He's out. No more games. If I see him on this property again, he's finished." Luna's eyes burned with anger, but not at Tyler, at them. Across town, in a quiet alley behind an abandoned corner store, Marcus met Jasmine. Her eyes were red, but she wasn't crying. "They know," she said, "everything." Marcus nodded. "So do the Andersons." She handed him a folder. "I printed it. The Anderson files. If anything happens to me, you release them." "Jas, I mean it." Marcus took the folder, but grabbed her hand. "We're not done. You and me." She looked up at him. "We might be." At Golden Valley High, Anthony leaned against the lockers while Naomi stood in front of him, eyes darting around nervously. "My dad banned me from seeing you," she whispered. "I figured," Anthony replied. "Stan came to see me." "What?" Naomi's voice shook. "He said if I don't walk away, your family will crush mine." Naomi looked away. "Maybe we are two bombs." Anthony gently touched her chin. "Or maybe we're the spark." She leaned in and kissed him, soft, scared, but full of fire. Across the hallway, KJ Miller caught the whole thing on video. Meanwhile, Sasha sat on a bench outside the estate, staring at the text message still glowing on her phone. 48 hours. Or, we tell Ben. She'd made her decision. She walked into the mansion with the quiet grace of someone carrying a bomb and headed straight for Ben's office. He was there, drink in hand, staring at a wall full of property contracts. "Sasha?" he asked, surprised. "I need to tell you something," she said. Ben raised a brow. "Our son," she whispered. The glass slipped from his hand and shattered on the floor. "You're lying." "No," Sasha said, tears forming. "You have a son, and I've been raising him alone." Ben paced, hands on his head. "Why didn't you tell me?" "Because you would have made it worse. You would have controlled it, controlled me, just like you control everyone." Ben pointed at her, rage swelling. "You've ruined this family." "No," she said, "you did. I just stopped helping you hide it." Back at the Smith estate, Terrence stormed into the living room, holding Jasmine's encrypted file. He threw it onto the coffee table. "Care to explain why you have blackmail on the Andersons?" Felicia looked up sharply. "Jasmine?" Jasmine stood in the doorway, shoulders square. "Because they've been lying, cheating, and stealing from this city for decades, and someone had to do something." James Smith stood slowly. "You don't make those decisions alone." "Neither do you," Jasmine snapped. "You raised me to fight for our name. That's what I'm doing." James shook his head. "By sleeping with Marcus Joyner?" The room went silent. Jasmine stared at him. "Yes." Felicia stood, cold as ice. "You're done." Jasmine didn't flinch. "Then I'll leave with my head high." She walked out the front door, tears falling freely now. but her back never bent. At the Miller estate, Anthony received a text from an unknown number. "Check your email. Trust me." He opened his phone and clicked the attachment. It was footage of Tyler installing cameras inside the Anderson estate. Underneath was a message. "Your enemies are fighting each other. Use it." He immediately called Amari. "I need you to leak something big." "What is it?" Amari asked. Anthony's voice was calm. "The fall of the Andersons." Later that night, Tyler sat alone in his apartment, surrounded by screens and silence. One screen replayed the moment Luna looked at him differently, the moment her eyes shifted from love to doubt. He stared at the ring box in his hand. He was going to propose. Now, he wasn't sure she'd even speak to him again. There was a knock at the door. He opened it. It was Luna, soaked from the rain, eyes red, voice shaking. "Is it true?" she asked. "Everything?" He didn't answer. "Are you a billionaire?" "Yes." She exhaled slowly. "Then tell me why you lied." Tyler stepped closer. "Because if I told you the truth, you never would have loved me for me." "I still do," she whispered, and then she kissed him.